guys. Today's topic is really fun. It is about knowing yourself, knowing others, giving people grace, and just growing to a better version of yourself. In this business, you're gonna work with a lot of people. Not everyone is gonna think the same way as you, have the same ideas as you. Not everyone is going to always agree with you, and you're not gonna always agree with other people because we're all different. But you know what? Everyone is enough. Everyone is uniquely enough to be able to do this business and to grow and to adapt and to work with other people. There is no skill that you can't learn. There is no bridge that you can't cross. So the first step is just knowing yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What is kind of your personality color? If we were going to use one personality profile test, probably the simplest is this one that is based on colors. So blue personality types are motivated by fun. Green are motivated by facts, figures, stats, data, statistics, things like that. Yellow are motivated by a cause and relationships. And red are motivated by a challenge. So if you kind of think, okay, what personality type am I? Then you'll better understand other people's personalities as well and working well with them. So then once you kind of have know yourself and know other people, it's so important that you give others grace. Sometimes a leader in your team maybe does something differently than you would. Maybe someone in your upline approaches a situation differently than you would. That's okay. Give them grace. Everyone is learning. Everyone is still figuring things out. Everyone has the same goal, and that is they want to help others, they want to help their own family, and they want to be an entrepreneur with a business. All of our businesses are woven together. Your team is my team, and your team is part of your other upline's team. And likewise, as your team grows underneath you, your leaders' teams are their team, as well as your leaders' teams being a part of your team. So because of the unique woven togetherness that we have in this business, it is so important that we offer grace to each other and that we don't criticize, that we don't point fingers, that we don't say, oh my gosh, I could do this so much better. If I was in that situation, I would not do it that way. But that we just say, you know what? We're all on a journey, and I'm going to give people grace as they learn and they grow through this. And I'm just going to love them because love covers all wrong. Love, if you just love people and you're just good to people and you're just kind to people, then that will cover. That will cover. Love doesn't expose sin. Love doesn't expose others' wrongs. Love doesn't gossip about others' wrongs and make a big mountain out of a little molehill, but it covers it. It says, I'm sure she didn't mean it that way. I'm sure that she's just tired. Man, she's been doing a lot, or he's been doing a lot. I really understand that they're probably just worn out. You know, really covering for each other, your upline covering for the downline covering for the upline, and just creating a culture of love and grace. And then the last part is growing. You know what? In this business, every single rank that I have advanced, I have grown. I have developed different skills. I have learned more about myself. I have learned how to work with different types of people and how to appreciate the differences instead of use the differences to be divisive between us, but to say, you know what, this person, I'm going to give them that space. That's a space that they need and a space that they are feeling comfortable in. I'm going to give them that. I'm not going to overrun that area just because I want to be right or I feel like that I could do it better. Just give people latitude and space. As you grow yourself, you're going to be able to work better with people. Don't expect everyone around you to change. You be the one to change. You be the one to develop. You be the one to read How to Win Friends and Influence People, to read different books like you know, Soup and John Maxwell books, and books like The Happiness Advantage and just the greatest success book ever written, which is the Bible. Reading different things and developing wisdom and understanding and insight into people, and being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs have a grit. That grit means knowing how to work well with others, knowing how to be a problem solver, and not getting bent out of shape over little things. So the number one thing that your takeaway is from today is know yourself. Figure out kind of what your personality is. Maybe it's a color, counselor, maybe it's another test, but just kind of know your strengths and then kind of know others. If you have an upline, maybe you can try to guess what theirs are. Maybe you can talk to them. If you have a downline already, maybe you're working with a few people and you kind of want to know, how does this person communicate? How do they process information? And then think about how you're going to constantly give people grace and that you're going to cover for them. And then think about ways that you can grow yourself. The best thing I can tell you is to read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Or you can get it on Audible. And if it's your first Audible book, you can actually get it for free. But that book is so life-changing when you are wanting to be an entrepreneur and grow your own business. I'm so excited for you. Thank you for giving others grace. Thank you for creating a culture of love in your team. Thank you for knowing yourself and growing yourself. I am so excited that you're a part of my team. I love you, and I promise you that you have my word that I will always give you grace. And I know that your upline and the rest of your team will do the same, because that's the culture that we want to create for everyone here. So I love you, and I hope you have a great night and a great evening or whatever time of day you're watching this video, and I hope to see you back tomorrow, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.